Hello. I'm making this video because I had trouble finding any reference points on how a MacBook Air worked on StreamYard. And we're going to talk about comic book collecting styles after that. So this is for people that might be getting these MacBook Airs. They recently went on sale at Walmart for about $300 less than what they usually go for. MacBook Air 13-inch, 8GB unfiled memory, 256GB SSD. So I wasn't going to use this thing. My girlfriend went and picked it up. And I said to myself, well, shit, I might as well give it a shot, right? I only want to use it for StreamYard. Anything else that might come up. And I was a little wary. But I thought to myself, hey, give it a shot, Big. Let's see what it does. Let's see how it performs. Okay. So the first thing is it's got 2 C ports, which is not what I wanted in the first place. The thing I wanted was two to three USBs and 1 hardwire. So this is a Wi-Fi. Don't have hardwire. I started looking at reviews, started seeing what I thought. I did see one stream saying that you could run OBS on here. I don't know OBS. I saw him say that StreamYard is a site you use through a web search, and it's a little bit better that way. Works a little better. So anyways, I asked a few of my friends, and they said, it'll work. Just give it a try, right? So I plug it in. It's performing very well. It's doing good. I have a little learning curve, learning things like copying and pasting, by the way, which is Command and C. Command and V to copy and Command and C to post if you want to drop a link. The other thing is I haven't bought an adapter yet, a dongle adapter USB. But I've seen some videos about people saying that they could make your computer into a brick, make it non-functioning and stuff like that. So I'll probably get me one soon. That way I can plug in my microphone and my camera, right? Because I want to use these things because they're nice. But as of right now, I can't. Maybe soon enough I'll be able to. And it'll probably be even better picture quality. But for now, straight out of the box, does this work for StreamYard? I believe so. I'm still currently using it. I've had about 4 or 5 streams, 3 or 4. And I am pretty impressed. I like it a lot. Can you get better computers than this? Maybe. Probably. This is the one I got. MacBook Air. And I think it's going to do the job. I think I'm going to keep it. So 2 thumbs up from your boy. That's my MacBook Air review. Anybody that's wondering about this and was going to buy it to use for stream, this isn't a channel for computer specs and reviews and shit, but I did want to put out some information. If anybody does buy this and is wondering about StreamYard, I think it's acceptable. I think it's pretty good. It's a little too fragile. It's a little light in hand. It feels like it's going to break if you sneeze on it. But besides that, most people I see that like this, they say it's better than the MacBook 2, MacBook 3 because it's cheaper and it does about the same shit. I enjoy it, and I think it's going to work out for me, man. So we got a guest coming on the panel. What up, Bleak?
Hey, brother. How you doing, Biggie Shack?
Doing good. I was just doing a review on my computer because I didn't see anybody. You know how you want to Google stuff or YouTube things to learn about stuff, and
yeah.
No information. So I figured I'd put some out just in case somebody else wanted to find out if you could StreamYard with these things. So
I'm sort of shocked that there's no information. To be honest, that's sort of shocking.
Yeah, I just had a simple question. Can you StreamYard with MacBook Air? And it was kind of hard to find out.
Yeah. Well, I know that I use my iPhone to stream, and it streams just fine. So I would assume that you can with a MacBook.
Yeah.
But your streams are looking good these days. You look good. Camera's looking good.
Yeah, I like this. I'm probably gonna stream about every day till my 30-day warranty runs out, just to make sure it's still fucking performing about the same.
Yeah.
And I got a 3-year warranty on it, so I just gotta be careful. I'm probably gonna buy a adapter for USBs because it's all C-port. That way I can hardwire and plug in my camera and my thing. But I'm probably gonna have to buy like an Apple product just in case it would mess with the warranty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what up, Matt? Good to see Matt. He'll be on Friday night for Key Master. That'll be fun.
Matt likes comics. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah. Been following him on Instagram. So we got past our first part of the title of the stream.
What's the second part?
The second part is comic collecting styles.
Oh, there's so many.
It's an interesting topic.
What do you consider your style?
Well, it took me years to even be able to really categorize it. What up, Vogs? Good to see you, man. Hey, Vogs. Just for a little bit of information, I think Journey isn't going to Heroes Con. I don't know if he still has his ticket, but if he was looking for a ticket, you might want to hit him up. Just to let you know, man. Anyways, I used to say my style was like a what do you call it whenever you not a predator, but not a carnivore. You're like somebody that takes advantage of something, like a kill.
Okay, all right. So yeah, I guess a predator, but not in the weird sense of predator way.
Yeah, I'm trying. I had a good word for it. Maybe someone in the chat could think of it. But I used to call myself that. It'd be like a bear showing up with a dead salmon on the creek, and a duck had a fish, and the bear takes it from him. You know, one of those kind of deals.
I don't know. I sort of think you're more of an investor than anything else.
Well, now I feel like the best way to categorize myself, now that I've gotten to where I am now, it took a lot of time. I finally got all the books I kind of like for the price point I can get them at. I call myself a American pulp culture collector.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I don't have a favorite character. I mean, I do, but I don't just focus on it. You know, like I look at comic books as a whole.
Do you just not like the term investor?
I feel like if I was an investor, I'd have to get like slabbed and higher grade shit. I just get what I can just to have it and store it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I like.
But you always go for high end key. Like I know they're not high end grades, but you go for pretty much the high end keys. That's your bread and butter usually.
You could probably call me a low grade collector.
Low grade key collector.
Low grade key collector. But yeah, I feel like I look at the pop culture aspect of it is like the history of comics kind of deal. So just
I don't know. I guess because I collect comics for investing, but I also collect comics that I read and that I actually like have runs of and stuff like that as well. So I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of comic collect. I just collect what I love, I guess.
Yeah, I think we both buy things that we know we ain't gonna be able to get the money we want out of them, you know, like, and we get stuff that we could possibly make money off of. So
yeah, I'm a seller, I'm a reseller, I'm an investor, I'm a collector. I do love more certain kinds of comics more than others, but you know, Benny Blanco.
I'm a Jack Kirby, Joe Kubert, Neil Adams. I'm at the cartoony style of comic book art kind of guy.
Yeah, I get that. I'm more of I love that 70s underground style myself. That's my favorite. But then of course nowadays, like there's so much good art, man. There's a lot of good fucking art these days. It's pretty crazy. There's a lot of shit art too, but there's still
Well,
some really
you
good
talk
stuff.
about modern art?
Yeah, there's a lot of good art, man.
Yeah, I must be missing the train on that shit because I feel like that's what I mean. Okay, so this modern shit's kind of like a hyper realistic kind of bullshit. It's kind of like almost computer graphic-y. The shit I'm talking about is very cartoony, like you'd see in a newspaper or some shit.
Yeah, well, the inside of the book isn't like that. The inside's always the same. It's all cartoony, and it's not really computer graphic-y. Usually just covers are like that now. I don't like covers anymore. They're all silhouettes, one person on the cover. It's always a headshot and head and shoulders shot. It's fucking annoying. I get it. It's nice art. It looks great, but it's not. I don't know. It's not comic book art to me.
So Matt's asking how many books you'll need Friday. Hey Matt, bro, you could just bring your own beer. Basically, you could bring as many as you like, but I'm gonna have enough for the whole crew. So I'm gonna make it a point to get a bunch of good ones, and it ain't even books I own. A lot. It's gonna be a lot of books I don't have. So I'm going to have about 20 to 30 books I'll show everybody. And then if you have some or anybody else wants to play and show their books, that's fine with me too.
Basically, you're going to study up these 30 or 40 books and you're going to call everyone stupid for not knowing what 30 books you chose. Is that what's going to happen?
I'm going to pick some. Well, it's very hard to find keys that don't have what's saying on the front of the cover. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's easy keys. There's some hard, like you guys pick the weirdest keys. I don't even think half the keys that you guys do are keys, but whatever.
I hear people bitching about what's a key, what's a grail, what's this and that. I was like, motherfucker, it's everything to do with comics. Don't fucking tell me about mine.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's just I don't view it that way. You're not wrong. You are absolutely not wrong. It's an absolute key. What you say is an absolute key.
If it's important and it's relevant and it keeps coming up in continuity, you better fucking think it's a key. That's all. I don't fucking care.
I know you are right. You are right. I just don't look at it like that for everything. But you know me. I don't look at the magazines as the first appearance of comic book characters either.
Right. That's there's magazine keys and there's comic book keys. I tend to go with comic book issue format.
It's like, oh, this guy's ad was in here. That's the first appearance. I don't believe that. I know there's a ton of people that do, and I'm fine with it. It's just not what I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, but if it gets to be obscure keys, we'll just see how much shit people know, like there will be some. It ain't gonna be all just first appearances because that's pretty fucking easy.
Yeah.
But
second appearances are fun keys. First art are fun keys. First covers are fun keys. For certain artists, those are more difficult. That's the more difficult level of what's the key? Name this key.
Now, the only thing I'm not going to probably use as a key is like when a writer writes their first book. Like, I'm probably not going to do that.
That's fair because I don't. Yeah, that's actually pretty fair. Even though I imagine they're considered keys.
Yeah, there's probably some first written book by Frank Miller, first Dan Johnson, shit like that.
First book by Alan Moore or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
There's this fucking key in Question where it's the first Rorschach on DC. And how does that make sense? Like, what was Watchmen before fucking?
It wasn't a DC title.
What was it?
I can't remember. It was independent though.
Oh, okay. So I guess that does make sense. But
DC bought Watchmen.
Okay.
Why turn into Olive?
Okay, babe, I'm streaming. Go shut the door. He's trying to crash the party. I gotta stop him at some point. Shut it good.
Who's that, Bug?
Yeah. Yeah. First Rorschach in DC. I guess that'd be a key or something.
But Watchmen 1 isn't even the first Watchmen, so it's in some fucking magazine. Like.
Right. You would think Watchmen 1 would be the first Rorschach, but it's probably some magazine or some shit.
It is. There's a story written in some British magazine or something, and it was the Watchmen story, basically.
I'm not going to be a hard ass if there's multiple keys. Bug, shut the door. What? What?
Kitty cat bars.
Cat bars.
Cat bars.
Kitty, there is no more, babe.
No, kitty cat
I know what you're talking about. Kit Kat bars.
bars.
Kit Kat bars. I know. We don't have any. No. We got other stuff in there. What is going on? Come on.
I just got home from work. I hope everybody in the chat's doing well tonight.
Hey, well, just talk about
Chilling with Mr. Big. Matt likes comics, Vogs. We got Betty Compton. Aggressively relaxing. How you doing, brother? Good to see ya.
I don't have any, bro.
We got.
Ah,
I think the what do you call the key master? Is that what we're doing? Key master?
Yep. Key master, baby. What up, D?
Hey,
My man.
Not this fucking guy.
I'm back.
How you doing, D? What's going on, buddy?
Hey, do I sound okay?
Yeah, you sound fine.
Nice.
Yeah, so we found out what kind of collector I am. I had a pretty thorough. We'll go to Bleeker now, then go to D. Did you ever explain Did you say investor, Bleeker? What'd you say?
Yeah, like what kind of what I do a couple. I invest. I have investment comics, and I also have key like runs that I collect. And then I just have really just random cool comics that I think are awesome. I'm like, oh, that was really cool, and I buy it. So I don't know what kind of collector I am. Unorganized for sure. That's probably on the top of the list. I'm an unorganized collector.
Oh, I remember the word I wanted to use earlier, Bleak. Opportunist.
An opportunist. Okay.
That's pretty good.
I think all comic collectors are opportunists.
A lot of guys don't go back issue collecting. Now, I do want to categorize. There's people that I think the majority of comic collectors do hunt down back issues, but there are some that do not look for back issues and they just look for new stuff to read. Right?
Yeah.
There are. I don't know too many people that are reading comics these days. I haven't read a new comic in ages, to be honest. Mr. Kenneth Bird, how you doing?
You know fucking K-pop pretty well.
Yeah, she reads all that independent stuff.
She reads all types of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, she reads a lot of independent stuff. She does all that. All the what does she do? The Kickstarter shit.
Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Evil Mike, he reads a lot of modern
He reads
stuff.
a ton of comics, man. That guy reads a lot of comics.
I know a bunch of people that just primarily get new stuff. There's some people out there, but most of the people I know collect back issues. I think that's the two biggest categories.
Huh. Well, I don't know. Is there like investors, there's collectors, there's readers? Like, what are we only doing two categories? Are we only doing
no, we don't have to, but there now that you said that, there's omni collectors, but do we consider omni collectors comic book collectors?
the comic book
No.
readers? That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got to buy a floppy to be a comic book collector, right?
I don't know. They're actually, if they're book collecting omnis, they're probably reading them more than I'd say a lot of people.
They're reading them, but they're reading them in omni.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, a comic book traditionally to
So you're
Definitely.
just saying floppies is what you're saying.
it's got to be a fucking floppy, bro. Like floppies are definitely what comics are.
I don't know, bro, because that's really like saying fuck you to omnibus collectors.
I'm not saying fuck you, people. I'm just saying that a comic book is a comic book. You're a fucking omni reader. You're an omni reader. I'm not. I don't give a fuck either way. Like you could be a monster. It's
I don't know.
I'm not hating on you.
I consider it a comic book, I guess, but it is an omni technically.
It's definitely not. I feel like it's one or the other, you know. But it's
All right.
Go ahead.
I got a new category for you. I would say I am a nostalgia collector.
That's what I fucking said earlier, wasn't it, Blake?
Yeah.
I
Then
fucking
he
said
also
that. That's
called
fucking
himself
cool. Someone else said it.
a pop culture collector, I guess.
Yeah.
For me, I like to collect things that made me happy when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and that it brings you back to that time, and it's fun. And doing that makes me branch it out a little bit more. Like I didn't read X-Men 1 when I was a kid, but
Right.
But the X-Men made me very happy when I was a kid. So
Yeah.
naturally, I still am very much into them. But yeah, nostalgia.
You learned after you delved in and got kind of what you were familiar with as a child, and then you learned more about it, and you was like, wow, this shit's really neat. I want one of those too, right?
Well,
Yeah.
we all did that. I think that's why I used to love reading old Marvel books. And at the back of the book it says this story has either continued in some other book or started in some other book. Or I really used to love that they used to tell you the books that these stories were part of. They don't do that anymore.
Now you got other factors inside of the comic book collecting description. So there's modern collectors, there's Bronze Age, there's silver, and there's gold. And sometimes people collect a little bit of all of them. Sometimes people primarily pick an era. That's interesting too.
I'm just showing random.
Sometimes people are collecting comics just specifically for investment purposes. They don't care about comics. They don't read the comic. They just know that it has value and it'll continue to get value.
Yeah, there's also guys that go on Whatnot and fucking don't know shit about comics, but they'll get on their phone and try to figure out something and sell it for more money,
Yeah. I'm shocked the Bishop fucking first appearance is so cheap.
It is. I'm just going through my raw books right now because I haven't gone through them in a while.
I got
a couple of copies of that Cable, that's for sure.
Check this out, guys. So this is called Thriller #2. Do you see what they're like trying to amplify right here?
Yeah, some KKK some bitches.
Fucking KKK shit. Yeah, I was just making sure I wasn't racist and I was the only one. Okay, continue on.
No, you're the only one.
Yeah, it's just you, Mickey.
Bro, the house on fire and the two Klansmen, it definitely looks like some fucking KKK shit.
Yeah, no, that definitely was a sneaky way to slide that in there.
Yeah, man. There's people that I love that one. I don't know why, but I always like
no,
that
dude,
one.
it's a great cover.
It's a great fucking cover. I don't know I can't even remember what the story. I feel like I read it, but
that's the Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah, that's some good shit. There's people that buy comics as like a trinket collectible just to sell on their Whatnot and their fucking eBays, but
yeah.
I think that we genuinely enjoy the shit that's inside the books and read them and we're fans of shit. So
the history of comic books, the nostalgia of comic books, how interesting certain stories are on just how things were made and created. The story of Marvel, the story of DC, very interesting stuff. What Gaines, the way his dad put together fucking.
I like that, D.
The way his dad put together comic things and sold them at his newsstand for a couple of cents, 10 cents or whatever it was, and it took off. Like, comics are really pretty cool, man. And there's not a lot of things that North America has that they can say, hey, man, we've got culture. Comics are actually a North American culture.
Yeah, boy.
That Rogue #1, it made my top 10 speculation recently. Her first solo, that's a good one.
Like it or not, motherfuckers, comics are culture.
Yeah, they are, man. They're pop culture, nostalgia. I think I would like a good representation of. I picture it as like if I had like a display place and I wanted people to come in and learn about comic book history and culture, I could show them some of my books and be like, yeah, this is what happened here. That's what happened there. I kind of like that aspect.
Also, the fact that I love The Death of Wolverine. That's a great book. The fact that you can also actually give people, I know it's comic history, but it's based on a lot of real history. Like X-Men, old X-Men's based on hatred and bigotry and black people coming up in the States and all that shit. So there's a lot of real history that's involved with comic books as well. They just hit it with superheroes and different stories. They were trying to tell that story for a long time.
Did you have a Dark Beast cover that Rad was talking about? Because if you did, I missed it.
It was the one you said you liked.
I think I got the Gone Return to Wolverine.
Give me 1 second.
He's got a lot of new shit that I wish I would have picked up. That's a dark. Oh, that's fucking Dark Beast.
Yeah, that's evil Hank McCoy, Dark Beast.
Get the fuck out of here. So the first appearance of him is in that book I put on my top 10. Is that what is it? The X-Men.
X-Men. Yep, X-Men Alpha.
Yeah.
Have you seen Beast lately? He's looking like more like a cat or something weird.
Yeah, dude, that's so annoying.
That sounds like some pussy shit.
It's fucking weird. I sort of get it because they're writing it that way, but it's weird.
Yeah, I don't like the way they made him look.
I don't like it either.
That's bushy Wolverine right there. Bella. Up next. Major Pot. You got all of them fucking ones. Damn.
Look at all this awesome crap.
I
love
never could find
that
that.
Wolverine book's great. That's a great Wolverine book.
Yeah. D has a great fucking.
Nice. Nice.
D has a bunch of categories like nailed down, like the clone, Ben Riley, the X-Men 90s series, the Superman 90s series. Like he's got a lot of shit that he's got thorough around. I just never got all the books like that. I always try to. What up, DJ Wise Ass? Oh, that's.
I almost have the full collection of Wolverine from the '90s on.
Damn,
I sold that one already. I sold it for like $150. Like, I don't know, a year ago. It's like, yeah, gone.
People really like that one. That one's the best Wolverine Sabretooth fight.
Yeah, dude, that is the best Wolverine Sabretooth fight. It ain't even close.
Yeah.
Don't love the cover. I don't know why. Never loved that cover.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, his hair is too long. It's even worse on this one.
Yeah. I just
Holy shit.
What is it? The M's or something? I hate the cover. I don't like it.
Yeah. A cool little foil set.
Nice. I actually have that one I have that one just over there right now. Awesome.
Oh, I'm coming, guys. I'm gonna grab a box like D did. No, I'm not gonna get a box of my cool shit. I'm gonna get a box of the shit I just keep for no fucking reason, really.
Here's some like the
Age of Apocalypse, great fucking story.
Yeah, I've had that one. I don't know why, but I had that one.
Excellent story. Excellent story.
Yep.
I'd be surprised if they don't get into that in
oh my god.
X-Men 97. I'd be really shocked if they don't start getting into stuff like that.
Yeah, I think they will.
And some of these I got duplicates. I don't know why. Dude, you know what? Like Biggie, you always make fun of people that have CLZ.
Yeah.
Like
I sure do.
CLZ prevents me from doing shit like this.
That's true. That is facts, man.
It does.
Because so before I buy a book, I can now check. Well, if I'm at the shop, I can double check and be like, hey, do I have this one? Oh fuck, I do. So I don't need 2 copies of Amazing X-Men #3.
No, you don't.
Or #4. What about #4? Should I get 2 of #4?
Probably not.
Yep.
If you got so many fucking books you can't remember what you got, that's pretty rough, man.
Yeah, man, like maybe pray for me.
Yeah. I sell so many to where I can kind of remember everything I got.
Oh, there we go. Fuck, it's depressing. Oh my god, dude, this is about to get really sad.
What'd you do? 15 copies?
Dude, no. Like, I have 3 of this one.
Oh god, dog. What is wrong with you?
It was just a cool cover. He really liked it.
It's worse. Oh no, I got 3 of number. Oh, I got 3 of that one as well. What the fuck?
These are great. They're great covers, AD. And you must have really are like, yeah, man, look at these fucking covers. Fucking love them.
Yeah.
Generation X. All right, my box is almost done, and then we're flipping over to Biggie.
Yeah.
I got a reprint of this sumbitch.
Still cool. Still cool.
That's pretty cool. Man.
I also have a graded original copy.
Yeah, don't get it fucking twisted or mixed up.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was before they turned it into the Hickman shit, right? Or is that the Hickman shit?
That is the Hickman shit.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really like that too much. I could do without it.
Hey, the first like 12 issues of the Hickman run were really awesome.
Okay.
And what it did was it was when Marvel signified that they were back to putting money and resources into the X-Men books. Because for a long time, because Fox owned the movie rights, Marvel was really shitting on the books.
Yeah, they tried to bomb them basically.
So this was their stab at like making it relevant again, and it drug on too long. But for me in the beginning, it was a lot of fun. So all right, Biggie, go to you now. What do you got?
All right. Well, let's see here. I'm coming, bro.
I like the Wanda story where she fucking gets rid of all the meat or most of the
Yeah.
meat. I like that.
House of M.
I had my banger box on the ground while I was going through another one, and I just about smashed the fuck out of it, but it's okay.
I'm so glad you didn't.
It had all my Mylars on the top, so thank goodness I didn't. I might have fucked up 1 or 2, but they were pretty fucked up in the first place, so I think it's all right. At least it wasn't my FF48. Thank goodness. It's my Gil Kane.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not going to show my 2 big books. I don't even know why I grabbed those, but y'all ever seen this shit?
Nope.
Nope. Cool.
Nope.
Yeah, I keep weird shit. You know what? This is actually fun. If you get one of
Yeah,
these,
man. Yeah, why not?
he goes around and he beats up coke dealers. I told you I had that one, D.
Yeah. You got a little dark beast over there.
I do. I didn't even know who that was. Now I'm fucking promoting it on my channel, giving speculation out. I'm gonna have to read this again. Let me take the sticker off, make it a little better. So this is the Dark Beast. Nice. Here's some Fuck Fairyland. I don't know if Scotty Young did that. I think he did this one.
And I don't love all of his work, but the Fuck Fairyland stuff's pretty good.
You guys know what this homage is?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wolverine, Hulk.
And
Green and
Spawn number, I don't know, whatever, the one where he's holding the knife.
yeah, there's a couple of them. Oh,
Yeah.
You're right. The fucking what's that one called? The first.
I don't know. It's like that crazy dude with the gray hair, and he's holding the knife right in the front there.
That's the first appearance of one of the evil spawns. I forget. My
Yeah,
girlfriend
me too.
made me get this when I first started collecting. She wanted the stand. So
I like this. The stand's really good, actually.
I got 1 through 5, I think.
That's
of
good.
the- And of course, my LCS charged me through the roof because of some of the first shit I was buying. It was like, oh yeah, that stand 1 through 5 series. That I can't be
You
giving
should
up.
have paid about $15 for it. Should have been about $2 a book.
Yeah, it should have been a fucking dollar book. They're like, oh, those are expensive. Yeah, sure, okay.
They do sell really well, though. I can tell you that honestly. People like anybody that's isn't into comics but is into comics. They always come looking for Stephen King shit.
So everybody knows about
Any
Dread.
Stephen King comics? Yep, I do.
That's like introduction to a lot of guys in comics.
Yeah,
They just want
yeah.
Stephen King shit. This Dreadstar is Starling, and Starling did the Infinity Gauntlet. So I always think of this as like the real Infinity Gauntlet before Infinity Gauntlet kind of shit. And it's the fabulous first issue. I'm a Dreadstar guy. Like I fuck with Dreadstar. Grips. If you ever run across any of these Greater Mercury comics, very graphic. These are really good. A lot of blood, black and white. This is my my Spider-Man Annual 6 without a cover. I bought this off eBay just because I wanted it this way. And it's if you don't have the cover on Annual 6, it looks just like Annual 1 because it's the first Sinister 6.
Hey, Biggie, make me big for a second.
Okay. Oh, you got the very first one. Oh, nice.
There it is, buddy. Dreadstar.
Yeah, first comic book format of it. Nice. The
That's
Freak.
all.
Yeah, the Freak. That's right, Norn.
That's all I wanted. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no problem. That's who we were talking about earlier, Bleak, with the Spawn cover. It's the first Freak.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got that one in a newsstand. I kept it, but it's
It's Todd McFarlane, homaging Todd McFarlane. He does that a lot for some reason. It's really weird.
I think this is Ernie Chan art with the girl and Robin, but I feel like that might be Carmine characters on the side, maybe, or Neil Adams. Look at them close enough; they kind of look a little different stylistically. I got a few more. This is the third Cable. This is a fun read.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. This is a homage of a Silver Age book. I got through it. It's pretty good. Got like a caveman on it and Flash. Here's some X-Men and some more Dreadstar. So you got all these guys. Very neat, man. You could definitely see like the stylistic into the whatchamacallit, the Infinity Gauntlet. Here's a Robots in Disguise IDW, $8 cover for fucking Transformers. Looking pretty good. Oh yeah, hold on. And then you got the Biggie Shack FF49.
Oh,
That's a fucking winner. And that's it for now.
I got a random box. I'll go through a random box.
hey, hold on, no, Biggie, go back to your Biggie comic book.
Okay.
Full screen yourself, and hold it sideways so I can see the whole book. No, it's sideways, like closer. Bring it closer. There we go. All right. I'm gonna screenshot that later. I wanted to get as much of it in there as I could.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Now to Reverend Finger Blasting.
Nice.
Hellraiser, signed by Doug Bradley. We have.
Hey, who did that? That was the Biggie Shack book. That was who drew that for you, Biggie?
Mr. Miracle.
Yeah.
Too many dabs.
Too many dads.
Too many dabs, baby. We got some Ice Cream Man.
Oh man, I hit this box pretty good. I put a dent in the top of the fucking.
Got more Ice Cream Man. Some more Ice Cream Man.
Where is it?
Oh, we got some Transformers. This is actually the first aerial bots, I believe.
Yep. I believe you're right.
Got some Young Avengers, number 6.
Oh, I think that's probably something important.
I think it was some spec in fucking 2020. Oh, there's a nice one.
Man, I hammered the fuck out of.
I saw it. Yeah, that one. It's not in the best condition, but it's still a cool newsstand. Oh, this one's
talking
great.
about my short box.
Dragon Slayer.
Nice. Yeah, I had some Dragon Slayer.
I had it. This is purely when I saw that, I'm like, oh, that's a great cover.
I think that's like a Frazetta cover or some shit, man. You know that?
Origins. Man, this is just random shit I got kicking in one box. Some of it's good, some of it's
Hey,
That's a good one. I sold all of mine I had.
yeah, that's a nicey. That's a nice one. I still think Bishop has a real big.
He should be just as big as a lot of them, man.
He should be. Like Cable's great. I love Cable. I love the first appearance of Cable, but like Bishop should be. This was one of the first comic books I bought when I was getting back into buying comic books.
What is
Oddly enough.
Star Wars 1?
Star Wars number 35.
Okay.
I sent my Star Wars 1 into that's a cool one.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I sold one of my 20-cent Monster Dwells at Doc lately. That was one of my last ones.
This is the Stanley Muhammad Memorial comic book stuff.
Yeah, I had that one.
And I think they got my giant size Wolverine, Old Man Logan. I'm a huge fan of the Old Man Logan storyline and Old Man Logan in general. So, bounty hunters. Yeah, this is basically just random shit that I collect.
Before I hammer myself again.
Little Joker action. Joker's my dude.
Your favorite villain?
I like Wolverine, obviously. So pretty much a lot of these covers I wasn't allowed to get when I was a kid. So as soon as I could buy comics for myself, I went out and got them.
Yeah, I couldn't get comics because I just didn't have fucking money.
Yeah, my parents were really heavily religious, and comic books were not.
Hey, that was first Sinister on cover, right?
Yes, yeah, it's her first cover of Sinister. This is something too. I just can't remember what it is.
It's a Batgirl reaching for the
oh no, yeah, that's
for your face.
Yeah, she's reaching for something.
Oh, it's Adam Hughes cover. Yeah, that makes sense. Norton Rad would be good at this fucking Keymaster. He's been answering all types of questions.
Yeah,
that's a cool She-Hulk cover.
Yeah, I remember 84 went crazy for that fucking one. He got like 3 copies or some shit.
Some of them are good. Some of them were good. Some of them were sort of shit. I don't know. I'll just show a couple more.
Yeah.
I got Deadpool. What is this? Deadpool 250, I think.
Oh, 250. That's a good one.
We got Angelina. Spawn number 9. We got a little Art Germ action. And this is I actually don't really like Art Germ very much, to be honest, but whatever.
Now, what can you do?
It's I don't know, it just all looks very computer generated to me.
They all look the same.
Yeah, got that glow in the dark Ghost Rider because it's fucking awesome.
That is pretty good.
I did not see this thing glow in the dark until about 5 years ago. I took it out and put it on a box, and I was going to bed, and I was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck is that?" It was
wow,
Ghost Rider glowing in the dark. It was awesome. Gotta have your Ghost Rider 1 from the 90s. Or this is 2. This is number 2.
I was gonna say what?
This is number 2. Number 1's around here somewhere.
You just showed number 1's the fucking there's the Spirit Ninja's number 1.
Yeah, this is the Midnight Suns.
Yeah, the Ghost Rider 1 was the
and then random Peter Parker Spider-Man because Santa Claus has a gun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's just some random stuff I collect. I still got a lot of a box there, but I won't bore you.
I got some more.
Hey, Biggie, if you put it in the other format, we could all just take turns showing books.
Okay, that's a good idea. Bang!
Hey,
One of my favorites.
All right, finger blast.
There's my
oh, we're just showing off a book. Okay.
Yeah,
I got that.
You don't have to. You could chill.
I got that one.
I like that one, D. I like that one.
I got this one in a Bueller box.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Here goes the first Jim Lee on X-Men.
That's fucking.
Oh,
deep,
I have
bro.
this one unbagged and boarded. Oh my god. It's like a thick bad boy.
Love that Vigilante. Thank you. Yeah, it's a good one. The Vigil one. So, are there better collections than others? Like, oh, that's a good one, Bleak.
You know what? Okay, so the guy, the Terminator,
Oh, I love Terminator 2.
the bad Terminator from Terminator 2 is going to be at my con. Should I fucking get him to sign this?
Mm-hmm.
Hell
Yes.
I think that's a
What?
good idea. This is a really good shape. It's like in dynamite shape. It might be a 9.8. Huh.
Oddly enough, my shop has a lot of Terminator comics. There's a lot more than what people think, but that's probably the best looking cover.
This is in really, really good condition. Like there's not open because it's a square bound. No white on the opening mark. All corners are nice. Maybe I'll get him to sign this. Fuck.
Yeah, dude.
First cameo Bishop. I've had one copy of those, that first cameo, and I fucking AOK'd it. And then I found out later it was first cameo Bishop. Never seen it again. I'll get it. I found Bishops, but I've never found that one for some fucking reason. I'll probably find it in my shop.
It's gonna have a little creep show.
Dude, I love that. I used to love that show.
The show's great. Actually, they came out with a new version of it. It's not bad, man. It's pretty good. This is a key, but it's a key I don't give a shit about.
I love that one, Steve. That's a good one. That was one of my first books. I ended up getting rid of it, but it was one of my favorite.
You know what? I'm getting a little sick of showing books. You're only saying that D's books are cool. My books aren't cool then.
Dude, I just said I love Creep Show.
I appreciate you, D. Don't worry, I'm yelling at Biggie.
And I like it. You had that first Green Goblin that I really like.
Oh.
I didn't show first Green Goblin. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Your first Thor was even better.
Yeah, dude. Hey, I like this one.
I actually really got into this series. We only find them when they're dead. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. It was very good.
Look at all these Cyclopses here.
Yeah.
See, I got to wrestle with the logo.
Hey,
I got aliens. Aliens.
Next time I find this book I got, I'm gonna try to send it to you. Unless I sold it, I don't think I did. I might have, but
What else do we got?
it was a fucking series where everybody got the Hawk power, and Cyclops got the Hawk power. Have you ever read that?
Oh, no.
Oh fuck, bro, it's so good.
Blade Runner.
If I can't find it, I'll just show you what I'm talking about. But
What if Professor X had become the Juggernaut?
What about Dogs of London? Do you guys have Dogs of London? I don't think you do.
I know about Werewolves of London.
Here's Rat Queens. Pretty trash.
Oh, Darth Vader action? Jeez.
What y'all know about that Kazar?
Oh, I like Kazar actually quite a bit.
A bit of this, a little bit of Hercules. I like this.
I don't know what it is about like people like Conan, Kazar, all of those kinds of comics. I love that shit, man.
I just had hold on a second. Don't put that down, D, or just keep it close because I know I got.
Same reason I like the X-Men when they go back to what is it? Sauron's fucking territory.
Savage Land.
I think that's awesome.
There's an X Factor number 7.
That's one of my top 10 books, man. That's a big book. It ain't really a big book, but it might be.
I got number 8.
8's cool. 7's got like 8 first appearances or 5 or some shit. You got a lot of X Factor. There's a bunch of Iron Men fighting each other. That's fun. I should probably read this one later.
Got it.
I don't
this
have
one came.
the card. I don't have a fucking second Deadpool. I don't think. I'll have to look. That's a good one, D. House of Slaughter. There you go.
Hey, Matt, you have a good night. Donna's got to get to school tomorrow. Can't be late.
No, you don't want to fuck that up, man.
Oh, Mary Jane and Black Cat.
Oh,
Origin of Cyclops.
That's fucking bad as fuck. I don't have many Alex Ross covers, but this is probably one of my favorites.
Just me or
Oh,
Mary
dude,
Jane look weird in that one.
Yeah. Those Marvels covers are all legit.
Yeah, I got that one.
That's my favorite cover. I like that one so much.
It's pretty good.
Look, a cover that actually has shit going on it. Look at this shit. Judgment.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Doc likes these Defenders a lot. I don't have. If they were in any better grade, I'd send them to him, but mine are really bad.
Why do I own Black Panther 200? Is that? It's probably a key.
Yeah, that's a key.
Got the death of Warpath here.
Oh, he's got a nice butt on this cover.
I thought he died
yeah.
in six.
Now he dies in this one.
Dies in that one. What the fuck?
Not a hoax, not a dream. This issue, an X-Man dies.
Well, I fucked that one up too then, I guess. Yeah, you got a lot more X-Men than I do. I need to buy more X-Men.
Hey, if you're just joining, hey K-pop, how you doing? If you're just joining us, we're just showing books. There's no rhyme or reason.
Yeah, we're doing comic book stuff.
Yeah, we're doing comic book things on the comic books.
Yes. Here's one of my favorites, Indies Next. Pretty good.
All right.
I like the old 80s fucking Indies. Well, Alf. I got the whole first five issues of Alf. It's good. I think that's about all I got. I'm gonna start putting these fuckers up.
All right, I got a lot more, man.
Oh,
Oh, look at this one.
Yeah.
Someday I'm gonna get a real one.
Yeah, one of these days, D. One of these days. Nice Ant-Man. We might get one of those slab too.
Yeah. I love this cover too.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Number 2, Super Goof. What the fuck? Super Goof.
You know, I'm always gonna love this cover, and anytime they do a homage of it, I'll probably grab it. But this is a Harley book, but it's got that Frank.
That's the best one.
It's so good.
Good. Both y'all's books are good that time. All right, I'm gonna start picking better books every time you hold one up. I'm not.
Yes.
Well, right now, Bleeker's is a little better, but before it was about a tie. Oh well, I gotta pick Bleeker on that one. So.
Gotta pick me on this one, I think.
All right, I'm really excited to show off this run right here.
Hey, D.
Yeah.
Norn Rad's letting you know that CJ has a real X-Men 1, by the way.
Oh, so does D-Runk.
So does D-Runk. So does D-Runk, buddy.
I decided to let you know that.
Oh, I appreciate that.
McFarlane,
Biggie, what's the key to this book?
Oh, that's McFarlane cover.
Yeah, it is, buddy. Yeah.
All right.
What up, Chef? I lost my weed. I don't know where my weed went. Yeah, there's the one that CJ wishes he had.
I know.
He has like a 0.5. D's got like a legit, real copy that won't fall apart.
This is an interesting key, actually.
Ultimate Spider-Man. Well, it's not the first Ultimate Venom. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I think it's his cameo, actually.
Oh, yeah. Okay. The one I have looks different. It might be around there, yeah. Oh, that's
all right. Now this is the run I'm looking forward to showing y'all.
All right.
Oh yeah, baby. I got like 7 of those, D.
I got 1 or 2. Really? Oh, you need to make some up, bro.
I got a bunch of those fucking things.
I've got a 9.8 graded one.
I'm gonna have to get that one because that one's really good.
Look at how cool this fucking the steel looked. These books were so cool.
Dude, I like that a lot.
Me too, man.
I lost my fucking somehow. Starting to bug me.
All right, here's X-Men Adventures number 4.
Nice.
I've only got 3 of them.
Here's Dark Blood number 6.
I got 2 of number 5.
What the fuck did I do?
Oh,
That's a cool cover.
I got a shit ton of these fucking things.
Oh, dude, Spider-Man number 1. Hell yeah.
I buy it every time I see it, no matter what cover it is. If it says Spider-Man number 1, I buy it. Oh, there's another Todd McFarlane. I think that one. No, that was not a newsstand. It's a good copy though.
Okay, well, here's something we didn't talk about. So, how about?
D, look at this. Look at this fucking asshole comic book.
Oh, I know what it is. It's the coverless first Moon Knight.
It sure is the coverless first fucking Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Werewolf by Night number 32. Not a cover on it. And it's a perfect looking coverless copy. It's ridiculous.
I'd probably just sell that fucking coverless because it's gonna cost just as much money to get the cover.
I'm gonna keep it because I don't know if I'll ever be able to get another one. So I'll probably keep it.
Well, now that you had one with the cover, why would you want one without a cover? I don't know.
I don't have one with a cover.
You had one with the cover though.
No. This is a Werewolf by Night 32.
You had the fucking Blade. That's right.
Yeah, I had the first Blade. Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker. Well, I ran him off. I bet his phone died. So sometimes people that collect books, they run into a little snagu and they have to sell them, and they don't have quite what they got into them, and they kind of get I don't know how to explain it, but
dude, if you're desperate, you wind up selling it for less than what it's worth. Like it happens. Depends on how quickly you need it.
Okay, so is it fair to say, like, just fucking for value wise, there's some collectors that have enough books where their collection's worth more than they spent, and then there's some collectors that spent more money on them. Those are the fucking thing.
Yeah, but I mean, for me, like, I don't know. I hate the cliche of like collect what you like, but dude, if people are happy with what they have, then I could care less what category they fall into on that. Like, it obviously makes you feel better when you have good value in your books, but if you got desperate and you had to sell them for less than what you paid for them, like, that ain't good. Hey, hold on 1 second here.
No, take your time. I think that goes back to the back issue hunting, because there are some new books that are worth more money when they come out. Like, there's people that make a lot of money selling new books, but more likely, if you go back issue hunting to the thrill, I'm very addicted to the aspect of collecting where you go looking for something cool for cheap. So I enjoy that a lot.
And you've been on the other spectrum though too, where you overpaid for a book because you really wanted one.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I'm sitting here trying to talk you off the cliff.
Yeah, that's for real. I don't know what my screen's acting weird right now.
You look fine over here.
Well, when I display stuff, it looks like I don't think it's doing it on the YouTubes, but in front of me, it's like it splits the message in half into 2 pieces. It's weird. It looks good now.
Yeah.
Oh, there it went. It fucked up again. That's not good, man. It's better. It needs to stop fucking up. Does it look?
It looks completely normal.
Well, now it does. Now it don't. Does it look weird now?
It never looked weird on my end.
Weird. What the fuck? It needs to stop doing that shit. Damn it.
Well, it's not showing up on the screen, so you're good.
Yeah.
You're fucking in my showing off a book. Real estate.
Try to make this
Drop
shit
it.
right.
It looks exactly right. It just is fucking with you because it's displaying
Yeah.
weird.
Because I'll take a picture of what I'm looking at so you can see why I'm so fucking.
Yeah. Now, this is season 2 of the X-Men Adventures that I'm showing here. And if you're not familiar, most people are, but if you're not familiar, these X-Men Adventures are just purely like a comic book recreation of the animated series. So like where the Batman Adventures comic book on DC was about Batman the animated series, they were new stories. These are not new.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that's not good, bro. That's why I'm bugging out a little bit. Hold on. Now I can't see shit. There it goes. Okay, that's a little better. Maybe that fixed it. Doc came.
Oh, Doc. Hey, give me my full screen, bitch.
Yeah.
No, not full screen, like the split full.
Oh, split. I got you. Oh, it's the split thing. That's why it's fucking doing it.
Oh, well, it looks good on my end.
Come on.
Just live with it. Live with it. Live with it. Dude, it might just be a glitch on StreamYard. It probably has nothing to do with your computer. Dude, hey, Biggie, StreamYard is hosted on a website. It has nothing to do with your computer. Okay? Like, it's not how that works.
Fuck.
And I feel like you ignored everything I just said.
I did, but I'm still looking at a mess. Like it's. Not
I know, but I'm telling you, it's from StreamYard. It's not from your computer.
Yeah. Well, hopefully StreamYard will straighten their fucking shit out.
Yeah. No, you're good, dude.
I always want instant satisfaction. You know how I am, man.
Yeah, no, I want to not have a fucking bar in front of me when I'm showing a book.
The bar, I can't tell.
It's there.
It's there. See, I might not be able to get rid of it.
There you go.
Gone. Okay. It's still. I still see the same thing.
Now we're in season 3 of X-Men Adventures.
I don't want to get stuck like this either.
Dude, it's StreamYard. It is not your computer. Oh, now you're freezing a little bit. Oh, there you go. Hey, look at this. They recreated this cover.
Yeah. I think what's going on, D, is that it's like it's probably StreamYard, but it's probably because I have it on a weird display like size too.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. But dude, it never stopped looking. Dude, I don't have a power pack run, bro.
Show chat. Okay, maybe I could highlight them in full screen. It'd be better. Yeah, I think this is a whatchamacallit cover. Fucking who's the guy that created Submariner? Bill Everett. This might be a Bill Everett.
Okay.
It's a Kirby. I can't see the chat like this though. Show us your power pack run, D.
I ain't got a power pack run.
Why does it fucking do that? Yeah.
And this will
I think I'm gonna leave and come back.
All right, I'll be here.
All right, I'll be right back.
Aha. Now that I have you all alone, I would like to talk about politics and religion. Start with my thoughts on. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't try to be fucking crazy. It's okay. It looks okay. It's probably gonna be fucked up though. Okay. It worked. Yay!
Told you, man. This is StreamYard acting up.
It's fucking making me crazy, man.
I could tell, dude. It was annoying.
That's crazy, bro. That's pretty good.
So this X universe is like other Marvel characters during the Age of Apocalypse.
The other Marvel, okay, other Marvel characters during.
So like here you got like you see the Hulk.
Yeah.
And like you find out like what Peter Parker was up to and what. And dude, that is my X-Men Rob books.
Nice.
I showed a lot of books.
I'm so happy my shit's working fine now. Okay. Well, I got you, show. And then, you know, we'll probably get out of here pretty soon, but here's some, I think this is, what's his name? I can't hear, Michael Boland, right? Little Michael Boland, Judge Dredd. Have you ever
That
seen,
sounds right.
have you ever seen the first appearance of Judge Dredd?
No. I mean, I probably would see it, not recognize it, but
It's kind of a bitch to recognize because it's like one of these UK books that's a magazine and it's a newspaper format.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so it would be very hard to recognize. It's like fucking, it's a weird one, yeah. Here's an X Factor book. I don't know if you showed this one, but The Shaman.
I didn't show that one. No.
Okay. Here's some more Stephen King. Kind of cool. I think this is Alex Ross. Big Bang. Yep. I don't know why I've been wanting to learn that. Michael Beasley Lobo one. I probably got, this is one I do have multiples of. I got like 10 of these for some fucking reason. Little Airboy. Doc likes these Defenders, I was saying. Some good
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, like
It's right in line with that power pack he was asking for.
I love this. Is my favorite Mr. Miracle cover. I don't have as many modern as D, but the modern shit I get's like Spawn, so whatever. Got that one. I got this from Madness a long time ago. Venom #1.
Hell yeah.
This is my Deadpool 300. Here's a cool one. This is where Lois Lane gets killed like 50 times.
Dude, that is one of the first videos I ever watched Eubank.
Yeah.
Was talking about that book. And at one point you were like, Lois Lane's a cunt or something like that.
Word.
God, yeah, dude. The first video I ever saw you make, it was like 84 like sent it to me, and it was you reacting to me and 84 talking about our favorite DC movies. And
Right.
you were mad as fuck.
Shit. It's like you didn't. I don't even know if y'all. I think y'all brought him up, but you didn't have him in your top 5. The fucking first Christopher Reeves Superman.
I didn't. It wasn't in it. Still is not. But here's the deal. Like, don't think I don't respect that. Like, those movies like changed Superman. Like they brought him into the mainstream. Like, but if I'm being really honest, I think if you watch that movie right now and you don't know anything about comic books, I don't know if that movie fully holds up.
Oh, dude.
The way,
Oh no. For me, it holds up like a motherfucker. It's
but
like,
that's, dude, like that's where like I try and look at it from a different viewpoint, right? Like I love that movie too. Like I'm not shitting on that movie. But
it's hard to find a format that's streaming. If I could find it, I'll show my kid, see if he likes it. But I hear what you're saying. Like if you're not a comic book collector and you go to, I feel like it's still holds up like a motherfucker. But maybe if you don't know nothing about Superman, you try to watch it. Maybe it don't. But for me, it's like you would think that it'd be like, oh, he's hanging on wires. It looks fucking great.
No, wait. The special effects are just fine.
Okay.
What I'm talking about is I don't know if the story holds up for modern day storytelling, and it it gets a little long, and because of their budget, they had a good budget for it, but they had good special effects, but they couldn't use them nonstop. So there's a lot of filler scenes in between. A little too much Clark Kent, a little too much Lois Lane, and that's where, like, if they wrote that script right now and filmed it right now, it would look a lot different, and there'd be more Superman. And Clark is important. I love Clark Kent, but no, this is yeah.
I'm listening. I feel you. It's just for me, it's like, how in Batman 1, Michael Keaton does a good Bruce Wayne and a good Batman?
Yeah.
I feel the same way about Christopher Reeves in Superman 1, is that he does a good Clark Kent and a good Superman. So it's not really dull for me. It's like, it's still.
No, hey, he is the best Superman. Like, I love Henry Cavill's Superman too. Christopher Reeves is a better Superman than any other that came before him or after. So I'm not shitting on Christopher Reeve. I'm not. No disrespect to him. He would have made a better Man of Steel movie than Henry Cavill would have, if he was Henry Cavill's age. Like,
yeah, if we had a fresh Christopher Reeves now, it would be a whole different world, bro.
Yeah, it would be insane. Like, so I'm not shitting on him one bit. I'm not shitting on any of them. But I'll tell you that I really disliked their portrayal of Lex Luthor being this, like, he wants to buy land. Like, what a weird, dumb scheme. I hate that. Like, I like Lex Luthor to be the titan of Metropolis that runs the city. Everyone works for him, whether you know it or not. Like that, I want to see that Lex Luthor.
I haven't seen it in a long time. What the fuck? Okay, so the way I remember it, I'm probably wrong, but the way I remember it was Lois dies, okay, and he has to rewind time. So he flies and makes the world turn back to where time goes back. And before that, he had kryptonite on his neck. Is that not Superman 1?
Yeah, no, you're in the right movie. So, like, Lex Luthor's plot there was he bought a bunch of desert land in California.
Oh, that's right. And the earthquake made Lois die.
So Lex's plan was to hijack a nuclear missile and have it land in, like, a fault that pushes off, like, Western California into the ocean. So Lex Luthor just bought a bunch of real estate that is desert and useless, and it's about to become the new beachfront property in California. So that was his big master plan.
Yeah.
And
that's pretty dumb. I hear you, but it still was pretty gangster how he introduced kryptonite, which is pretty basic. It's okay. It did. I could see where you're saying, like, Lex Luthor didn't feel like the supervillain that could beat Superman.
Yeah,
I can understand that.
But here's the deal: that movie came out in 1978. So that's the thing you got to remember when you watch that. That movie was fucking revolutionary. It was amazing.
Yeah,
like Superman. Like, I hear Christopher Reeve's voice when I hear Superman talk. Like,
dude,
that is
the fucking scenes where Brando is talking to the other Kryptonian scientists and the fucking Krypton fucking just, bro, lights out. Like, that is fire, bro. That shit is fire.
You want to hear a great little Easter egg here? So when you see that scene where he's talking to the other Kryptonian councilmen and whatnot, he insisted on wearing the same logo as Superman.
Okay.
And he said, no, that's the family crest. Like that's where that began, being like the family logo was from Marlon Brando.
Yeah, it kind of shows you the difference between where he's coming from to where he's at now. So
Yeah.
he's here in Earth. He's fucking super powered. It's fucking amazing. But he's dealing with these fucking ape dumbass fucking peons, and Lex Luthor is the king of the peon piss hands, and he has to battle him, you know. And for Lex Luthor being such a fucking peon, he did pretty good. Like
He did, but here's where I didn't like Lex Luthor is he really wasn't the king of the peons. Like Lex Luthor should have been the king of the peons, but he wasn't in this movie. He was just this like weirdo that decided to buy a bunch of land and hijack a nuclear missile. Like I don't. Lex Luthor gets into crime, but like all this Lex Luthor was a criminal.
It takes a bad motherfucker to get kryptonite, though, D.
Oh yeah, no, dude. He did some shit, but he wasn't like I like Lex Luthor in a business suit, completely bald, running Metropolis. Like he's the businessman. He has LexCorp. He's got like defense contractors, like advanced weaponry. Like I want that Lex Luthor, not scummy. I live in the sewer. Like I'm buying land in California. Lex Luthor. That was weird.
Now Henry Cavill looks more like Superman. I'm not gonna lie. Like it on fucking face appearance value. If you're looking at Reeves and Superman and you don't know any of the history or watched any of the shit, you're gonna look at fucking Cavill and you're gonna be like, oh fuck, that's Superman, you know. But whenever even when he's doing Superman or fucking Clark Kent, to me it's just like he is the alien. Like Superman to me is more human than human. Like he's compassionate. He cares about everybody. This Henry Cavill dude, like he's very cold. It's like he has no fucking soul to him. He's just it don't work for me. But
well, for me, I think that's script related and not Henry Cavill related. But for me, like I don't need Superman to be as jacked as Henry Cavill. Like I like the idea of Christopher Reeve being a little smaller, but he was still ripped. He bulked up really good for that movie. But Superman's strength is not in his muscles. It's a power that he has. You know, like Superman is stronger than the Hulk. The Hulk is way fucking bigger. It's not about the size of his muscle. He has a power. So I like him being a little thinner, not super thin. I don't want him to be like scrawny, but I disagree and say that Christopher Reeve looks more like Superman.
There's no doubt that Lois Lane is the shittiest partner to any superhero in my mind. If you look at fucking all the Lois Lane issues from the Silver Age, all she does is let every fucking creature stick their dick in her. So I don't want to hear anybody fucking tell me that Mary Jane's worse or fucking any of them. I don't even know all the rest of them. But fucking Lois Lane is a piece of shit.
Dude, what I hate about Lois Lane as a character, and this has been throughout all of the comic books, she is so selfish in how often she puts herself in danger. You can't do that. Like she is, like she could, that bitch will close her eyes and cross the street in traffic because she knows Superman will save her. Like how fucking selfish is that?
Well,
like,
wasn't she in a movie where and when the Reeves movie, she just jumps off the fucking building because she knows he'll catch her.
That was not a bad scene though. That was to like prove that he was Superman.
Yeah.
Like, so that I kind of felt, but I'm talking about how she puts herself in danger over and over and over. And Bueller, I showed a book I got in one of your Bueller boxes like 5 years ago.
Yeah. What up, Carlito? Good to see you too. She's just a cunt, bro. Like I've read a lot of Spider-Man books. Mary Jane don't do that kind of shit. Like you don't have a bunch of Silver Age Spider-Man where she's fucking the executioner or the devil or a fucking prisoner or a fucking bum or Batman or Robin. Like she's fucked everybody, bro. Like it's not even close. What's the second worst fucking partner in superheroes is a better question because I have no idea.
Dude, I that's a good question for me, but I more hate her for selfishly always putting herself in danger and requiring Superman's attention.
Yeah,
Like
that's part of the selfishness. D is that
Yeah.
she fucking care about the guy, so she fucking shits on him all the time.
Yeah, no, Superman could be saving 1,000 people in Ecuador during an earthquake, but he's really horny, so he's always going to save Lois. Like she just gets kidnapped all the fucking time. She gets, it's pretty rough.
All right, so I'm gonna do something to take us back to 1996 or 7. Okay, you ready, D?
Take me there, please.
Oh,
I'm gonna make some different decisions.
Trust me, we're going. All right, so everybody in the chat, get ready for a treat. All right, you don't see this every day. So the issue after the death, we're gonna open it.
Oh, that's not the issue after that. Isn't that the issue that he? That's Adventures of Superman 500.
Yes,
And that's kind of where he comes back, and they have all the last 4 pages. I think are. It tells the story of like 4 different Superman that are coming back.
Yeah. It tells the story of his father going to heaven and Superman trying to bring his father back. And then when he gets there, he finds out it's a bunch of fucking demons, which is very creepy for a child to read.
Yeah.
And you see all the other fucking Supermen that could potentially be Superman.
Yeah. No, dude, it's a great issue.
Now, before I open it, this is the real first appearance of all those characters, too, to be honest.
Yeah, it's the first appearance of John Henry Irons and Connor Kent, Superboy.
Yeah, I mean, the interpretations of the Superman, too.
Yeah. So it's the first cyborg Superman, but it's not the first Hank Henshaw.
Right.
And it's the first the Superman with the visor, but it's not the first Eradicator.
Right. So the only question for me, I haven't done this in a long time, but I just want to, do you think that the white film on the cover is going to all be there, or do you think there'll be a bubble?
I don't know. That's good question. It's been in a poly for a long time.
It's hard to get one of these perfect, like legit. Like even when I bought mine, it had a bubble back in the day. All right.
Just get in there.
This ain't gonna be easy. I gotta get something to cut it with.
Quit fucking around. Just rip that bitch open. Don't be afraid.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, just manhandle it. It's fine. It's like a $4 book.
It's not worth shit. It's worth more in the fucking thing, but whatever. Oh man.
Kind of wrestling video game advertisement on the back.
Does it? Oh, on the back of the book, yeah. I don't want to fucking really fuck it up. I want it to be halfway decent. All right. There we go, guys. What year is this? 97?
I think it's 94, 95.
It came with a card. I forgot that part. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I like that. And
What's the card?
Well, I'm predicting it's going to be the card with the 4 Superman.
Oh, I need to give me a PSA 10 of one of them.
Yeah, man. Money, bro.
See, the funny thing about this book, you got to go through it.
All right.
You got to show off those first appearances.
There he is trying to get his dad. I got this at the county fair when I first bought it. Back whenever there was actually comics everywhere. There he is trying to get his dad up in heaven or whatever. His dad's having a fucking heart attack. The fuck, bro? Why are kids got to be exposed to this fucking?
Yeah, that was a really messed up issue. You're not kidding.
It's dark as fuck, bro. And then he dies. And he's walking away with like these hooded figures. And
He thinks he's in like a Kryptonian heaven.
yeah, why the fuck is he in Kryptonian heaven? And you get the Guardian. The first thing you get is DC's Guardian, right?
That's not Guardian. That's a Gangbuster.
Oh, that's Gangbuster. My fault. So
Very. Yep.
then he's in the war. Father Kent, where the fuck, John or whatever,
Pa Kent.
and then you go to, and then he's dead, and for some reason he's in fucking hell. What the fuck did he do to go to hell? Is what I wonder.
I don't think he went to hell. I think he went to go get his son.
And then the last son of Krypton. So Superman almost kills himself to get where Dad's at, right? He just flies straight up there or some shit. And he's there, and they're all carrying him in. And this is where you find out, like, it's not like a heaven place; it's like hell. So everything looks normal over here, and then on this side, it's like, oh, they're all fucking in not a good place.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he brought him back to life doing that shit. This is the scene where you see Superman came out of the grave, right? So everybody, he's back.
And that was Eradicator that took the body and put it into the healing chamber.
Right.
John Henry Irons.
There's John Henry, and before that, you had this chick, which was fantastic character.
Yeah, Rabbit.
Rabbit, so good, bro. Probably my favorite villain out of all of those. Then you get the Man of Tomorrow.
Yep.
Eradicator. Then they show them all. That's not the Guardian. That's Gangbuster.
That's Guardian.
That's Guardian.
The one before was Gangbuster.
Oh, here's Superboy.
Yeah, dude, I love Tom Grummett. Is such. I love Jurgens, but Grummett is very close for. And
That's it.
When you go back and reread the Death and Return of Superman, when they start getting into the return part, it's across 4 issues. You got Superman, Man of Steel, Action Comics, Superman, and Adventures of Superman. Only Dan Jurgens could draw a cyborg Superman.
Oh, really?
Every other character, every other artist, like, it did not look good.
I didn't know there was a different artist or anything. I didn't know much about that.
Yeah. Oh no. So Jurgens was on Superman, and Grummett was on Adventures of Superman. I forget the artist's name that's on Man of Steel. It's like a Russian sounding name, like Bongovia or something like that. And Action has a different artist, and the other 3 artists cannot draw Cyborg Superman at all. They draw everything else just fine, but Cyborg Superman is a complicated character to draw, and they were not good at drawing him.
I could see that. My favorite story with Cyborg out of all of that shit was when he destroyed Coast City, dude. That shit was fire, bro.
Dude, I've got that issue right here.
I fucking love it. Yes. I mean, what an epic, bro. Like, we were talking about this yesterday.
Hey, here's the issue you just showed.
Yep. 9-point beautiful.
And then, here's the Coast City going bye-bye.
Dude, that shit right there, bro. That's how you write a comic book right there, man.
Well, and I thought that was the real Superman.
Yeah,
Up
the
until
whole time you had to think it was him because they had that issue where they said he had his DNA.
yeah, it was in this issue that made me think it was the real Superman.
What happened in that one? Was that the DNA one?
Yeah, so this is the one where no, the DNA one was 78, the one before this.
Okay.
But this is the one where there's no dialogue in this issue. it's all newspaper print from the reporter that's replacing Clark Kent,
Well,
and he's covering
go ahead.
the black reporter, and he's covering a story about this Superman saving the White House.
Right.
And Bill Clinton's in this issue. It's Hillary Clinton's in this issue. It's a crazy issue.
Well,
And in this issue, you see him like log in to the White House's computer, and he pulls up information about Coast City. And you don't know it at the time what he's doing. But the very next issue, it leads to this.
yeah, that's the issue where you find out he's not.
Yeah, you find out he's the heel.
Yeah. I think you should and then after he blows up the Coast City, you see Mongol on his fucking.
Hey, while we're talking about Coast City and Dan Jurgens and Cyborg Superman,
Yeah.
never forget about my art page that I have.
Oh, never forget it.
That is Dan Jurgens right there.
How many Dan Jurgens you got? Just that one?
Oh, I got two. I got this one, and this is a full splash page. So you gotta appreciate that. As I just manhandle the fuck out of my art page.
Just try fucking falling on your banger box, Milo. Try doing that one, dude.
Yeah, no, that. And this is from Superman 85, and this is another Dan Jurgens page.
Yeah.
And this is after the return, so he's got the longer hair, the mullet.
He's a bad motherfucker, boy.
Yeah, no, man, Doc was just talking. Superman 79, I sent a 9/8 copy of that to him.
Yeah.
Because it's an atomic bomb cover.
Oh, the one where fucking destroys Coast City.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite Superman issues. Definitely.
Well, no, because when I found out Doc really liked the
Atomic Bomb.
I was like, oh well, fuck, dude, you got to have this one.
The next Superman I'm getting is an Atomic Bomb issue, but it has nothing to do with the cover.
This one's here is from Don Dada. That's Superman like fucking up a volcano in Justice League. Artist is Tony Daniel. But I love that.
It looks like he's moving a whole planet or something, kind of.
Yeah, no, it's a. But yeah, no, dude, I don't have a lot of art pages, but the ones I have, I really enjoy because. And then I got my Scarlet Spider, Mark Bagley.
Oh fuck, Mark Bagley's nice. Is Spider-Man on there? Oh, I see him.
Yeah, it's Scarlet Spider up here in the corner.
Sorry I haven't had you zoomed in the whole time, but it
Oh
does.
no, dude,
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And this is from the Ben Reilly Spider-Man Scarlet Spider issue number 1. So it's the first issue. I like that. Yeah, man.
I'm doing it wrong. There we go. All right. Yeah, let's get it a little better. Yeah. Yeah, I like how they take the words out too. You know, you just see the art.
Yeah, well, the last one, that Superman 85, that's included on the page because they did it physically back then, but now they do that the words all digitally.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. You don't know what book I'm talking about. I'm getting, do you?
No.
Okay, let me surprise you with the book I'm working on getting. I was thinking I think tomorrow what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get on here and try to sell about $40 worth of books. Just so I can get this book. I'll show y'all. So this is the next book I'm working on getting. I got about 100 saved up. I need about 35 more.
Oh, I was looking for this. So on my art page, and then we're going to go right back to Biggie's book that he's looking at. All right. On this art page, the Jurgens with the dialogue, he had a fuck up in that thought bubble down there. Right? So this was like glued on top of it.
Oh,
where
wow.
they fixed it. And I said, fuck it, I'm gonna peel it off. I want the original art, not the reprint glued on top. And on the back of it, you can see like this little you can see that little thing that they'd used to cover up that scratched out word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was like it's sticky on this side, and it was just placed right on top of it, but I fucking peeled that bitch off.
So this is the next. I mean, it ain't a Grail, but I want to get a couple more Golden Age books. I might use this book to help me get an extra one later. I'm gonna try not to get too attached to it. This is kind of an investment buy because it's cheap enough to where it's probably worth more money later. All right, man cave, thanks. So Superman, this is an atomic. This is a key because it's an atomic bomb comic, but it has nothing to do with that on the cover. So, but it is. You might recognize it. It's the one where he's getting his hair cut, and they got to put all the scissors down because they're fucking not sharp enough to cut his hair.
Oh yeah.
So,
oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, 0.5s go for like $200-300. So I'm getting a really good deal on it. So
Biggie, I'll tell you, I really love Superman. Yeah. It would not surprise me if you are a bigger Superman fan than me. I'm just saying, you heard it right from the quote unquote biggest Superman fan. I think you're a bigger Superman fan than me.
I think you got me in different styles of Superman. You might be the only reason I would be a bigger Superman fan than you is because it's not a question who my favorite is. You fucking like other shit. You like Scarlet Spider might be your favorite.
Scarlet Spider is my favorite.
That's what I'm saying.
There you go. You got it.
I love it. It ain't no question with me. It's like it's just fucking.
Hey,
Superman.
Hey, tell you what. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
No, don't do that. See, that's the problem is people acknowledge you as the best Superman fan. They won't say that about me. So you probably are the best.
No, but I said it out loud and I put it in the chat. It's official now.
No, fuck that.
No, if they think it's me and then I said it's you, then it's definitely you.
All right.
Hey, entertain the crowd. I'll be right back.
All right. So what D's saying is funny and shit. To be honest, like Superman's my favorite character. But in comic book realm, my favorite person is Jack Kirby. And some people do acknowledge me as a big Jack Kirby fan. They won't acknowledge me for my Superman fandom. Like everybody's bigger Superman fan than me. But I fucking love Kirby enough to where people, and it's weird because there ain't a bunch of Kirby guys like me. But everybody acknowledges him as the king, but they don't like say it as much as I do, I guess. I don't fucking know. But yeah, most people say D is the Superman guy. We should have a book off to decide the winner. Well, I would stomp the shit out of him, Carlito. That's the problem. I don't know. He's got original art that people might like better than the books I have. But Doc sent me and him 2 or 3 Golden Age books, and I like mine better. I don't know if y'all will. I'm sure D likes his better. But I kind of have all the Silver Age books, and D has a lot of the fucking 90s era. So it depends on what you like from Superman. He probably has more Superman than me, maybe. maybe more Superman than me. That's just because I have to sell a lot of my Superman. I don't have all my Silver. I just got the keys. So fucking Carlito says we need to have a Superman comic off.
To me, that part doesn't make sense. So,
Okay.
like, if we're gonna go off of that, every person that owns an Action Comics #1 is a bigger Superman fan than us.
Right.
So, or they are just better off with money, or they inherited it, or they bought it off of an old lady at a garage sale and she didn't know what she had. Like, you can't. What you have in your collection is not determine whether or not you're a fan.
D has
That part.
Oh, beat me.
No, yeah, do the split screen. No, the split. We both get our book in there.
Okay. You want to go? We'll go. Oh.
So basically, Man Cave is the biggest Superman fan.
Man Cave is the biggest Superman fan.
Like, so he's got so many great banger Superman books. He can just give away books like this and still be okay.
Yeah. Now, biggest Superman book I got by myself is this one.
Correct. And I did not have a bigger Superman book than that.
So there you go. I could get my other Golden Age one, but I actually have 3. I can get the third one. I'll go.
But I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't trade your entire Superman collection for my Dan Jurgens sketch.
No, I know. I brought that up when he said it too. Notice how long it takes me to find my my Doc Superman books. By the way, it took me 2 seconds. So there you go.
Yeah.
So we both got good Superman books.
But dude, I think your Superman collection is better. Like, and I honestly do think like you said, if we're gonna talk about it in a real sense, if you ask me who my favorite Superman is, or who my favorite comic book character is, I'm probably gonna say Scarlet Spider. You're definitely gonna say Superman.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know if Scarlet Spider is my favorite character or if he's my favorite character to collect, if that makes sense.
Well, shit. I'm just throwing all my shit around today. Here's my 3rd Superman Golden Age book. I don't know if you have 2 or 3. I know I gave you a 10-cent one, but I think it's early silver.
Here's my 3rd one.
Yeah, here's my 3rd. Both pretty cool. Yours is probably a little better grade. Yours is more recognizable. People love that fucking book.
Yeah, no, some doctor. Hey, Great Legend, good to see you, man. Some doctor from the East Coast sent me this book.
A different doctor than Doc?
No.
Okay.
The exact same doctor as Doc.
Yeah. And then I'll show one we both have. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, I got mine.
Yeah. He's got a 7.0. I think mine's at least a 7.0, but
yeah. Biggie's is at least a 7.1.
Yeah. Well, the thing that makes mine better, guys, is I only paid $5 for mine. So there you go. Oh, we got a thing. Oh, my shit screen. What did it say? You might pick Captain America. No, I'm definitely picking Superman. Now Kirby Cap, I might fuck with that. That's pretty. See, D has more slabs and more 90s Superman than I could dream of. You probably got more as a number. Like I used to argue with you. Yeah, I might Superman, but I don't think so no more.
I love that one.
I agree. Legend is probably the biggest Captain Marvel film that I know. I don't know anybody. Weird.
Little newsstand, Death of Superman.
Doing this weird thing. I'm gonna take this off this format so I can see what's going on better. At least it doesn't when it's a different format. I don't have that book, so you beat me there.
You don't have a first Doomsday?
I know, man.
Oh,
That's pretty bad.
from the world's biggest Superman fan. And I got the first cameo.
I don't have that one either. No.
Oh my gosh.
There's another early cameo. I don't know if you have it though.
I got them all, but damn.
You sure?
The first cameo was Man of Steel 17.
Right, and then that one, but there's another one that they say is a cameo before the first four, I think.
It could be. I don't know.
Okay.
I
think it's,
hey,
go ahead.
go get a fucking first Doomsday. All right, you're bothering me talking about.
Hold on. I'm getting a fucking Superman 38D. Excuse me.
We'll talk.
What do you mean? What talk? I'm fucking bro. Doomsday or Superman 38 from 40 fucking 4 or some shit. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay.
Womp womp.
Yeah, fuck that Doomsday book. All right, I'm gonna look up the first cameo. There's a book. I just want to see if you have it to make sure, because I learned about this about 4 years ago. And I think I know everything, but I don't. So all right, let's see. Before we get out here, we'll do that. There's like, here it is. This is the book I was talking about.
I might have that. I'd have to go dig in my Superman box.
It's just a Doomsday cameo. I don't know if it means it's the other one, or they call it the Doomsday cameo book. So I count it. So that's the third first Doomsday, in my opinion. You got the two that you showed, and then that one. I don't think there's any more besides those three. No, there's two more. There's two more. Let me be thorough, okay? So all of these are the cameos in the early ones. You got that Minx Plank Superman, and then you got this one. So there's actually 4 early cameos.
Yeah, he's also in this one.
Well, not Doomsday.
Oh yeah. Naturally.
Yeah, so first appearance Doomsday cameo set. There's 4 books. So I just want to put out, if we're going to say we're Superman fans, we got to put out the right information. So there's 4 fucking cameos.
And there are 4 cameos, but the first cameo, like each one of those cameos is a fist hitting a metal plate.
Right. But
Man of Steel 17 is the first of those fists.
Okay.
And they released each week. It's 4 issues per month and 1 per week. So the first one was Man of Steel 17.
Yeah, I just feel like if you're gonna say you have them all, you gotta have fucking all of them. But
Well, I didn't say I had them all. I said I had the first.
Okay.
Hey, you want to see one of my favorite books of all time?
Hell yeah.
This is worth nothing. It's Superman Annual number 3. And it's like a prelude to the Injustice storyline. And this is from 1991. And in this issue, well, let's just pop it open. We'll do story time. In this issue, hey, look, you got these fellows on the back.
Yep.
So in this issue, Superman is fighting some bad guys. They're not being cool. Whatever. And then Metropolis gets nuked.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then he becomes a ruthless dictator. just like the Injustice storyline.
Oh wow.
And yeah, he pretty much just takes over the world. The White House is all afraid of him. They're we'll get to it. Then the Justice League tries to like mess him up. Justice League tries to fight him. They wind up killing
That guy, gotcha.
Yeah, he winds up killing Martian Manhunter because he goes in the fire and has a heart attack.
Oh,
And then, yeah. And then it ends kind of like a little bit like the Dark Knight Returns with Batman here hitting him with the ring. They're fighting a bit. It's in the metal costume to survive it. And pretty much Batman kills Superman.
Nice. So that's fucking cool, man. I didn't know that happened.
Yeah. Dude, and I don't know, it's a book I read when I was a kid, and it's a full one-issue story. And yeah, dude, hey, next time I send you an AOK, I'll send you one. I've got 2 of them.
Hell yeah. There's a bunch of like annuals and shit I want. There's one that has the first Dark Heart. That's the Mongol key. There's one that I do have. That's the first Brainiac and first Lex Luthor power suit. And there's a couple other ones. Oh, that's cool. Little photo cover.
Yeah.
Nice. It looks like Man Cave, or not Man Cave's, fucking Bleeker's getting back at Star Wars 1. Doc AOK'd him. He got slabbed. So hopefully that comes back at 9.8. That would be sweet. What was that? Jay
Michael.
Michael.
No, that's Michael Turner.
Well, we did a fucking pretty good. I'd like to see anybody else do a better Superman video than we just did. There you go.
You sent me that one.
Oh, I did send that.
Yep.
Nice. Nobody ever sees the books I send out somehow. I send a lot of shit out. You barely see them, though.
Hey, you also sent me this one.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite I sent you. Yeah, you actually wanted that one. You rarely tell me a book you want. I'm like, all right. Yeah, I didn't say I was sending it or nothing, but I did.
Yeah, no. Dude, usually you can't fucking keep a secret when you're going to send someone an AOK. You'll fucking make a video about it.
I did.
But now you... Dude, this is one of my favorite Superman covers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's Tom Grummett. If anyone ever fucking finds a 9.8 of this book, holler at your boy. I'll take care of you.
They probably didn't slab it that much, yeah.
Dude, there's 5 9.8s on the census.
Oh, wow.
And I keep trying to find a copy that is going to be a 9.8, and I keep striking out.
Oh, man. You just know they're not going to be 9.8, so you don't do it.
Yeah, no, I could send these all in as a pre-screen now, which I might just do. That now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, dude, I was all jealous of you. Look.
What?
I wanted that card that you had.
Oh, I'm sure you got it.
Dude, I've fully fucking got it.
Yeah.
And I'll pop mine open too. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not afraid to just rip the fucking bag open.
I got a Superman book I'll show you.
There it is. Look at that card. I like that card.
Yeah, it came with every one of them.
And yeah, mine didn't have any bubble either. Like mine came out looking clean.
Yeah, most of them probably do, but sometimes they get fucked up. So here's a couple of Superman. This is a Joe Kubert. Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
This is a Joe Kubert Silver Age Superman.
Nice.
Yeah, one of my favorites, Joe Kubert. And this is a Italian fucking cover or comic I got from Verazian Vigilante. It's actually the first Bloodsport, but it's a different cover. So it's pretty gnarly.
Oh, I love that Dark Side.
Oh, it's so good, bro. And then I got the Kirby superpowers put up and shit. Most of my Superman's like mishmash. D has all his shit in short boxes, so that fits all mishmash. I can't just grab them all.
Oh, dude, I love this one. Hold on, let me find it.
I got a bunch of Silver Age Superman I'm about ready to sell. Usually I get Silver Superman, I sell them to get bigger books, so I'm guilty.
Hey, the first variant cover. Allegedly.
John Byrne.
Yep.
Yeah, people like that. What Superman is that? The one that he's trying to get 9.8? I'm not sure.
No, the one I have is Adventures of Superman 505.
505 is the one he's trying to get 9.8. Bleak.
And it needs to be the non-holofoil cover.
Those are good. Those are pretty much clutch. You got to have those.
You sent me that one?
I sent you some silver. Yeah, I had to make sure you had some because you didn't have enough fucking silver.
You took pity on me.
I was like, yeah, you got to have some, dude. Fuck. You probably got more than I do now. I got about 10 that I'm getting ready to sell in a lot. But I keep my keys usually. I sent that one too. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that one. That one's a key. That one's like the first something or other.
Oh, there's another Dan Jurgens free signature.
Fire.
And then I got it on that one too.
I don't have that one. I'm gonna have to get that one too. That's like the gravestone issue.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fire. I could get one though, I think. Well, that was a fucking good video. I think we're gonna get out of here, man. It's been about 2 hours. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna stream every day. Hopefully I'll get some more super chats like yesterday. Get me an X-Men one quicker than you believe.
See, Carlito, he's looking for it right now like I didn't go to eBay.
Yeah, he's probably got that one on search list or some shit. It's
Yeah, no, there's one collector. If you look him up on IG, his name is Iconics S, and he might be the biggest Superman fan. Biggie, I'll send you his profile. You'll like his page. It's all Death of Superman. He has.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, damn, dude. I'm sorry. Hey, but your dog is still a very good boy or girl. He or she loves you very much. She just got excited. He got excited.
As long as we both agree that we're bigger Superman fans of Super Russ, I'm happy.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Thank you. Okay. But
Dude, that dude's got like, and I'm happy for Russ. I don't give a fuck. He's got like 12,000 followers.
Oh yeah,
subscribers. Yeah, dude, go
do that. Yeah. He does like those streams, like Star Trek and shit, I think, or something.
Go look at him, man. Like, dude, he blew up. Like, and I'm happy for him. Like, dude, he makes a lot of content, so good for him. But man, that surprised me when I saw that. Like, he made a video recently, and I don't watch a lot of comic book stuff anymore. And he made a video. It was like, I'm over 9,000, and I was like, 9,000 what? In the 9,000 subscribers, bitch. Like, oh, damn.
Yeah, that's the other one is Legion is the big one. So my thing with Legion is he's pretty solid. He's pretty solid. He does read all of the new Superman. So for current, up to date, like modern, I'd say he might be the biggest. But overall, fuck that shit. Yeah, man. Jurgens at his best.
Well, Jurgens only did the cyborg. Each one of these drawings is done by the artists of the respective title. So Superboy is done by Grummet,
Okay.
and then
Yeah, we was talking about this yesterday, and out of all those series, my favorite was Still.
I always liked Cyborg Superman, but I've grown to really like Eradicator.
Eradicator felt like you didn't know what the fuck was going on, but he was cool as shit. I could see why you like him because you're a Cyclops guy.
Well, that and I liked the edginess of him, and he was just like, "Hey, this dude's a bum criminal. I'm gonna blast him," and it was very un-Superman like, and I enjoyed that change. Not that I want Superman to change. It was fun to see the change.
Yeah,
I got the Funko Pop of him.
I don't think I have any Funko Superman. I suck at that. Oh, you know what though? Now I think about it, I'm a Deadpool. People think I'm the biggest Deadpool guy, so I have the problem you have with Scarlet Spider. I would think I'm about as big a Deadpool as you are Scarlet Spider. Close.
This is my favorite Funko Pop, and you had to buy the what's the NFT to get this. So you had to buy the digital art NFT to get this, and I didn't buy it. I found it on eBay, and I probably overpaid for it, but I still wanted it. And I own 0 NFTs. I'm going to keep it that way.
Damn, really, Norton? He ain't even in your fucking top 10?
Wow.
It's fucking Norton Rad. Why wouldn't he be in your top 10? Oh. Yeah, we all like more shit than one thing. It's hard to say you're the biggest at anything, so what the fuck ever. What can you do?
Dude, I'm also a huge Cyclops fan.
Right.
I love Morph from the animated series. Is one of my favorite characters. Like, I love comic books, man. I love them all across the board. My favorite team is the X-Men.
Yeah, I think the shit I get the most recognition for is Kirby, Kubert, and Deadpool. Superman, people, they have no idea. They're like, oh, yeah, you like Superman. But those other three, it's like, yeah, Biggie likes those. So whatever, man.
You know what's sad is that Kirby was awful at drawing Superman.
He wasn't, bro. It's super. You gotta check out the superpowers when Kirby was allowed. When Kirby first did Superman, they did cover his face with Kurt Swan art, but they let him do superpowers. And I would say that out of all the characters he did, Superman wasn't probably as good as but it was still good enough. And the all of it is all Kirby, and it's fucking great. Like the Dark Side Kirby's beautiful. The fucking I even like the Wonder Woman Kirby, but you get full blast. It's not like they never let him do it. So he was allowed to do it later. Right?
Yeah, no, it just I would think like you would like, dude, I love Kirby, and I'm not talking any shit about him. But you're a huge Kirby fan, huge Superman fan. Like, it would be cool if there was like a really banger cover that Kirby did of Superman.
The superpowers are good, bro.
But you had to say it with you had to put a little less bass in your voice when you. Hey, it's good. It's good. Like that's what a girl says. Like after you hook up with her for the first time. Oh no, it was really big. Yeah, it was great.
I have to make sure people know that, because the way people will say it is like, okay, so if I'm gonna pick my favorite Superman, there's also Kirby that he did in the Golden Age. Kirby did a bunch of Superman art, but the Superpowers comic is probably the more modern shit people would know. It's hard to just Google the shit and find it, but yeah, that's not showing me anything.
Well, hey, you said we're gonna go on tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'll save it for tomorrow. I'll show you some superpower comic review shit.
And I will be here tomorrow.
Yes. Okay, good. Superpowers covered. I could probably find it in a second.
And Bleeker tomorrow will be here, and he'll stay longer because he'll have his phone all charged up. He'll be ready to ride.
That would be nice. Get some more Bleeker action. It's not like he's in the foreground, or in the front that much on a lot of these superpowers. But here's a couple of them from the run. You got some dark side shit. They still wouldn't let him really have him on, let him be on the cover that well, you know. Super Powers comic.
I got superpowers Superman right here.
Right. Yeah, that's what you find when you Google it is a bunch of the toys. Even when you put fucking comics in. It's oh well. And my boy gets no respect for Superman. You're right, bro. That's the big naysay for Kirby is he didn't draw a good Superman. So
dude, he draws a good everything else. I think when he finally started drawing Superman, he wasn't in his prime anymore. Dude, no, hey, everyone falls out of their prime eventually.
Yeah. There was
And while he was not in his artistic prime, he created like one of the top 10 villains of all time in Darkseid. So his art wasn't in its prime, but his storytelling got better. He didn't just create Darkseid, he created Apocalypse and the New Gods and he brought so much to DC in such a short amount of time. It's fantastic.
Okay, so I found one review where it has his cover with. Okay, so here's Superman on a cover of whatchamacallit. This is all Kirby. Shit. Can't make it. There we go. It's all Kirby Superman. And it's not the most beautiful, but I mean they let him do it, so it's a bit of a victory. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, but hey, you got to admit this, right? The way you're having to talk about it, about a bit of a victory, they wouldn't let him. You don't say that about someone that's knocking it out of the park with a specific character. Now, dude, he drew legendary covers throughout his career. I've got two of them above my head, in X-Men 1 and Daredevil 1. Kirby is all over the place and is one of the greatest artists of all time, period.
Yeah.
So I ain't shitting on him.
No. And they're not horrible. This was a pretty good cover. But no, it wasn't his greatest shit, but whatever. It's fine. At least they did some of it. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you, D.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. I gotta find my trees and go cook some dinner. What are you gonna get into, man?
Oh, after this, dude, I'm gonna go. I'm trying to avoid my wife right now. She's sick, and if I were to get sick, I would have a really hard time at work.
I went through about a week of that with my girlfriend. If I would have caught what she had, then we would have had nobody watch my kids. So
yeah.
All right. Well, you don't have to. You'll be all right. Just avoid your girl. Don't drink after.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we're good.
All right, God. Thanks for hanging out with us in the chat. Y'all saw some cool shit. I gave my MacBook Air review, and that'll be it. See y'all tomorrow.
Biggie. Biggie.